Hi, the Mudbrooker here. I live in an old house. My living room is actually an old log cabin. It used to be a logging company line shack. It was built sometime in the late 1880s, and since then, the rest of the house has been added on around it. The upshot of all this is, my house ain't exactly critter proof. Oh, it does a great job at keeping the big things out, like these two voyeuristic deer I saw peeking in my bedroom window the other day. But smaller animals can and sometimes do get into my house. I have had chipmunks, red squirrels, gray squirrels, flying squirrels, the occasional bird flying in through an open window, and basically all manner of small fuzzy critters. But this morning when I got up, I had a visitor I had never had before. When I stepped from the living room into the kitchen, I heard this sound over my head. I actually had a fairly good idea of what that sound might be. So I went and grabbed my camera, took a look, and saw this guy. You see him there? Well, here, I'll move in a little bit closer so you can get a better look. What this guy is about a 6-foot pine snake. He must have gotten into the basement and into the wall, and somehow up into the logs there. The noise was from his tail. They call him a pine rattler around here sometimes because they kind of look like a rattlesnake with their markings. And they have a habit of vibrating the tip of their tail against leaves or anything else that they're laying on. It makes a rattling noise almost like a rattlesnake. They're harmless, so I wasn't too overly worried about it, and I do kind of like snakes anyhow. My plan was I would leave him sitting there until the wife got up, let her have a look at him because she likes snakes too. And then I'd fish him out of there and take him outside and turn him loose. My plan didn't work out quite the way I'd hoped. About 15 minutes before the wife got up, the snake decided he had better things to do than hang around in my ceiling all day. So he headed off for parts unknown. I assume he's back down in the basement somewhere, maybe went back outside. The wife was pretty disappointed that she didn't get to see him up there, but I showed her the pictures, and she oohed and awed and thought it was neater than hell. I guess the moral of this little story is, always put on at least a pair of shorts before you come out of the bedroom. Never know who might show up for breakfast.